Hey guys, welcome back to another episode here on the Northern Lights SMP. So, I am super excited to get to work again this week. We've got a bunch of stuff that we want to try and get done. We have a ton of terraforming to do to our area to get it ready for that. But our ultimate goal is to get the terraforming done so that we can build up a diamond counter and get our runway numbers lit. As well, we want to get ready for our terminal building build that we have Frogger going to be helping us on, as that was part of the deal for us delivering villagers to him. And yeah, that's went rather well. We have plans to go end raiding with Callie, so that's going to be pretty fun as well. And all in all, I think we've got a ton of stuff to get done this week. So yeah, let's just get to it. So we are here at Frogger's base, digging underneath the main entranceway so that we can set up a little return prank. The trap gets triggered, this retracts back and reveals dispenser. The dispenser we just placed will be full of eggs, ready to fire once the trap is triggered. And we're going to have it triggered by a pufferfish trap inside of his storage unit is the current plan. We might have to move it elsewhere depending on how much of a hassle it will be to put that there. But basically when he comes in, he'll set off the pufferfish detector. That will then send the signal to retract these blocks, pull the piston out of the way, and then the secondary system, which will be an observer clock, will start firing and shooting the eggs skyward. So yeah, that's the plan. And obviously, as you can tell from this, we're going to be working in tight spaces. So we'll get back to you once it is done. Well, because of space restrictions and how well decorated Frogger's base is, we need to adjust our plans ever so slightly. So instead of doing what we were going to do originally, instead we're going to do this and put a double chest at each one. So that way it will fire the same amount of eggs as we originally had planned, and it will actually end up firing you more. So I think it will still work as well, but it won't be quite nearly as insane of a redstone build under his base. So a little easier to clean up as well. After all, we don't want to make this awful. Like, we want to have fun with the pranks, but not hate each other for it. Pufferfish triggered the redstone. Okay, let's try again to make sure it works. We go in the room. We heard the pufferfish. Pufferfish is deflated. Redstone has fired. Okay, and system is activated. It's done. So the next time Frogger walks into his base, and both Callie and Deos are aware not to enter, he will trigger the pufferfish detector in his storage room and fire a mass of chickens into his house there, as well as out of that nice little grass block there to fill this area with chickens as well. And I know it's not the 5 that I was originally thinking, but I realized how tight the redstone was, and because, like I said in that clip, how well decorated Frogger's place is, like, this place is absolutely gorgeous. It's just, you just couldn't do it, not easily at least. So, I really do like the idea that it'll do inside of his house and there, and each unit has a full double chest, full hopper, and a full dispenser of eggs. So when this thing fires, it's going to fire a lot before he can manage to shut it off. So that's was the whole goal. So yeah, I think this plank is going to be fantastic. Well guys, here at the base, and as you can see, we've been putting in a ton of work on the terraforming here. It's been quite a lot of work so far. I think I'm currently on about hour 10 roughly on the digging and removing dirt, removing stone, and replacing it. If we take to the sky, we can get a slightly better view. So as you guys are aware, there used to be a hill right over here, and that's been completely removed. We've removed about 5 layers of this hill now, and we're pushing it back. So this layer here is going to come in through here and just make a curve back like that. And then the rest of that layer is going to be removed. And that will allow this here to make a nice, even, calm slope down, which is what we're looking for building in our runway, building in our terminal building, our sorting system, our diamond counter, all of that. As well, as you notice over here, we've been taking down these hills as well because we want this area to be that flat slope just on the other side. And so yeah, we've been making this work here as well. We have to fill in this layer. Obviously, we'll try and bring these gaps here together so they won't be there anymore and just spread it out a little bit more. But yeah, it has been a absolute ton of work, and I did not realize just how long this was going to take me. But we'll keep ourselves trucking on this little project here, and unfortunately that means we probably won't get to the diamond counter in this week's episode, as before I build that in, I really need to get this terraforming project finished so we can continue on with the rest of our base plans. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of this in the comments, and I will give you a quick before and after shot. I figured I would bring you guys in and just give you a little bit of an idea of how I go about terraforming like this. So if we come back up, you'll see what I've done is just kind of pictured how I want the slope to be. So I wanted to go with this kind of curve that was already here. But my aim point I made for myself was that dandelion, that's the word, right over there. So what I tend to do is, if I'm shoveling away, I've got no choice but to base, but I'll try and make it as natural as possible. If I have to place dirt, which I did passing through this section as well as over here, I'll turn my back to the target and just kind of naturally work my way and try and make a curve towards a point that I'm not really sure if I'm aiming at, so it ends up looking a little bit more natural. And so we'll end up taking this and curving it when we get here back through this way, and we'll take the edge of this down a bit. So this is going to be a bit of a steeper cliff right to the water, but we don't want it to have this like really harsh flat edge that you're currently seeing. So yeah, that is part of what we're going to do. But as you can see, we still have all of this dirt here to remove for this layer, as well as getting that rounded out. And then for the next layer, it's already looking pretty good. So that's this one right here. So all in all, I'd say that's a pretty decent spot for that already. I don't mind having that curve out through there. It'll make a nice big area, so then we'll have to go and mine out all of this stone and fill all of that in with dirt so that the grass can grow back over. As well, like I said, we still have this area over here to mine out. So we still have several hours work ahead of us on the terraforming front. But yeah, I just wanted to bring you guys in and give you an overview of that. And yeah, if you remember, this was a decent sized hill. This was actually laid out in the curve of the hill. It's just that there was actually up here again. I've already moved it down. So it definitely feels good to have this kind of progress going on the base. And yeah, I'm really happy with how it's turning out. And as I'm sure you guys saw in that quick little side-by-side that I gave you, how much work has actually gone into this, and I certainly hope you can appreciate it. You, sir, are a lifesaver. You are a lifesaver. So, unfortunately, I wasn't recording this, guys, but I ended up hitting the chain on that beam, landing in the lava, and this man just saved my life. What a save. What a save. Hey guys, so we are here in the end where we're going to be meeting Callie very shortly to go on a bit of an end busting run. But before we do that, we're actually going to spawn in the dragon to get a new gateway, as that is currently the only one we have open. And so that'll give us a new direction that we can head out into. Okay, I'm taken to the skies.
Yeah. You got it.
You can hit her. You're gonna kill her.
So she's gonna kill me.
Oh gosh. I can't believe you died to that.
I can't die.
I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. Think about it every night and day. Will they stop hitting me so I can land? Fine, teleport away, you coward. Well guys, here we are with the end of another episode in sight, and still a ton of more work left to do on the terraforming front, but we are making some serious progress here. So this patch of stone needs to be removed, and then it's just to clean up that hillside over there, and we are ready to go for some more base projects. So that's awesome and super exciting. So yeah, unfortunately we didn't get to our counter and that kind of thing, although I do have the design for that already mocked up. So once we get this finished, we should be able to move into that really quickly. So that's going to be fun as well. We're actually going to have to redo most of the terraforming that we're doing now, because we do plan on turning this into a asphalt runway, as well as having like concrete taxiways and aprons, and it doesn't work when everything's grass. So it means at some point we are going to have to come back and tear up all of the work that we've done and replace it. But for now, I just wanted to get everything level the way that we want it to be. So yeah, way to make extra work for myself, right? But all in all, it's been fun. We did take a couple breaks in doing terraforming so that we wouldn't go crazy. And as you saw in those clips, we went end raiding with Callie, got ourselves a bunch more shulker boxes. We actually went and killed the dragon again after that by ourselves to open up another gateway, as the goal is to open them all at some point. We took the time to get not one, but 2 tridents. And we actually went back with Deos after to the same place I got those 2. And we got another one for him. So all in all, it's been a fun episode, and even though I know we haven't done a whole lot in terms of entertaining value, I guess you could say, the progress has been very, very fun. So yeah, you can see it all here, and I think it looks awesome. Flying like this is difficult. Let me know what things you would like to see, possibly around the airport, if need be. I know talking about more terraforming projects after still having this to go seems a bit nuts, but we can extend our island out into the water a little bit more to give ourselves more room on that side of the runway. But yeah, like I said, let me know what you guys think. And as always, you guys know the drill. Like this video if you did, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.